It
Good job,
wasn't.
Christina Lynn.
No,
Thanks, Christina
no.
Lynn.
Thanks
Thanks,
a lot.
wife.
Somebody put on Lord of the Rings last night, and somebody usually has an alarm set. And that person is the same person. That person is not me.
Wow, do you see how she just totally blames
See,
me?
you guys are watching Lord of the Rings and getting all ready for D&D. I was cleaning nasty ass fucking ancient cat food from a freaking belt.
Ooh.
I had to
From belt?
set fire to my tools afterwards from a conveyor bed.
Why is there
We
cat
call them a
food?
belt.
Is that a working version of I Studied the Blade?
No,
No.
no. No, the reason why there's cat food is because the fucking boxes fall apart half the fucking time going up these things because they're so rickety. So the cat food, the wet cans of cat food fall out, they get into the conveyor itself, and they get ground against the rollers for a long time. And it's long enough that once it's exposed to air, it definitely starts to rot.
This must smell delicious.
Oh, it
Just
smells great. It smells
so good.
spectacular. Okay,
Who's
so we're
hungry?
gonna.
I'm ready when you are. I started recording like over a minute ago when you were ranting about cat food. Actually, I started recording when we were still blaming Christina Lynn.
Oh.
Last time on There Cannot Be Two Skies. Our brave heroes enter Toothbreaker Fort, where they left their goblin tag-alongs like one might leave their children with a slightly older child for a babysitter when they need to go out for a night out of town to forget they even have children. Once at the fort, they noted the talisman for the mission to find Terrance's child was indicating that the wayward offspring was somewhere beneath the fort. But where? Luckily, one of the group spotted a sign that indicated the possibility of an underground vault where the quarry might be hiding. Beneath the surface lay a labyrinth of twisted passages, and the group wisely decided to split up to cover more ground, but were unfortunately met by the guardian of the ghastly Goblin Grotto, a goblin steam tank. Can our heroes find a weak spot in the underbelly of the armored beast? Find out in the next episode. Panzer, but I barely know her.
Nice.
Brett approves of that pun.
I bet he did. You would.
I
That's one
would.
of his favorite puns.
Yeah.
How
All
often
right.
do you reference Panzer tanks?
All the time.
Apparently more than I do.
People have told me it's really weird. I don't agree.
Like, this is the
How
only
often do
time
you
I've
think of
ever
the Roman
referenced one.
Empire?
Now, were you guys heading back up to the surface to regroup after this?
Yeah.
Because I think you guys just dealt with them down here.
Right, we're upstairs still. We're um me and Al, I think, right?
Yes, that is correct. I knew three of you were down there, and I was trying to remember who all it was. I knew Christina Lynn got run over a couple times, and I was fairly certain that was Nigel that was down there also, and I was trying to figure out who the
Trying to help
magic
me
caster
not
was.
get, trying to get
It's me.
not ran over.
All right, so we can go ahead and move you guys to the surface because if you're regrouping here, and that means we'll remove turn order because that'll reset when you come back down. But you know that that thing's still
Wait,
rumbling
are there
somewhere in the
plans to
undergrowth.
go back down there?
We're gonna come back up so we can go back down.
Well, at this point, you only had three people in your group when you're dealing with it.
Yeah.
I think that people are probably looking at say, hey, maybe we should get other people involved.
No, that's not what we were saying.
Oh, okay, well, never mind then.
I mean, we could just murder everybody in the fort, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what we
no,
normally do.
there's children. We're looking for a child.
Don't murder the child we're looking for, obviously.
Okay, fine.
All right, so where are the other two? Okay, I see Al Hashim up there in the ramparts. And Crix, you were kind of checking around elsewhere too.
I'm over here.
Also in the ramparts.
In a different set of the ramparts, yes, on the opposite side.
Yeah, I
of
was trying to.
So what you're saying is they are also still in the ramparts.
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, he's also still in the ramparts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they gallantly gleaming?
No.
Hmm.
No, they're covered in goblin shit.
Well, I was
You are
going over here to
overlooking
check
shit.
this area out.
Sure. All right, so you're when you take a look at this one right here, this one kind of steps off from the actual stonework, and it seems to definitely be modifications added by the goblins much later. ancient wood that a lot of it's kind of fallen apart, but they managed to hold it together pretty good with most of the animal parts they attached to it as makeshift rope and sinew. Um, this seems to serve mostly as a sort of lookout tower, but also an area where the goblins gleefully take shits and drop it in the sand below so that it's not leaving it all over the castle. Even though you stepped in a nice old pile of it earlier, where one of them obviously didn't get the memo that this is the outhouse.
He had an accident. Leave him alone.
It was one goblin with a slightly burbly tummy.
He has IBS.
Oh no!
It's a
Yeah,
medical condition.
And you can see down below where a lot of the goblins were gathering up and kind of creating their own little bazaar outside as well.
Yeah, it is a pretty bizarre outside.
Must smell terrific over here.
It smells bizarre.
Does. It smells great.
I'm out of here. Out of here. Out of here.
As you head back there too, you can kind of see the disheveled 3 other members of your group kind of popping out of that ladder and looking a little bit worse for wear.
One of us has tire tracks across her face.
Across her entire body.
Does it seem abnormal?
That she has
Yeah.
tire tracks.
Well, you
across
know,
her
I don't
face?
really check her out very much.
I mean,
don't think
technically,
so.
I just look. I'm not. You know what? I am trying to be that guy. They're tread marks. They're not tire tracks.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
My bad.
Yeah, get it right or pay the price.
I
He
hate.
seems a little angry.
I hate to be the actually, but
Baby, let's do the voice.
Actually,
actually, they're called treads.
I mean, you're right though. They're tread marks.
I mean, technically, with tires, they're called tread marks too. So,
I was gonna say you're thinking more like track marks.
well, I mean, that you can refer to them because they're treads.
Yeah.
Regardless, I mean, does she look, worse than normal?
Hey.
As it gets her eye, no.
I
No,
think
she
there's
seems
some
about right.
ways
Just about average.
like worse than normal.
It's all relative, right? I mean,
All of you suck balls.
No, I was just making an observation. I didn't say anything. I'm not even looking at you. I'm paying attention to the other goblin performing the ritual.
Oh, you're talking about High Priest Shriek. You're looking at him while he's doing his thing.
Yeah, I was trying to observe and try to learn. Like, I know my magic power is borrowed, but like I like my magic power and I want to learn more about it. So when I see this kind of stuff happening, I like to observe.
He's a
Well-
scholar, for fuck's sake.
What you can tell is he's definitely more of a cleric of some sort. While you have a pact with your Ifrits, it's more of a business arrangement for you. But for this guy, he clearly worships the being that he's trying to contact. It's a lot more reverence involved with it and supplication. He doesn't really seem to expect anything specific in return, so much as he continues to offer himself to his deity.
Yeah, coming to think of it, like all the power struggles between the deities and the war against the devils and demons and how this splashes onto our own plane, Al Hashim has been growing wary of the gods themselves and their stuff, and he's starting to think that his arrangement is much more beneficial than servitude to a capricious god who only answer according to their own pleasantness. So that's how Hashim's conclusion when after he watches this performance of the high priest, high cleric.
Okay.
Don't know if I was
And-
clear enough.
No, I get it. So you watch the performance and the ritual to its conclusion there, and after a moment, High Priest Shriek finally finishes and he starts packing everything up, and he looks at you and a big old smile just crosses his face. And good news, Azov should be here in 2 days' time in order to see the star that has been brought here.
Is it so?
It is so. And
You
he
seem
heads off to
pretty
go and.
sure.
You seem pretty sure.
You seem pretty sure. I didn't hear any communication.
No, he spoke to me. You wouldn't hear it. You're not a worshiper of Azoth.
I see.
And High Priest Shriek heads to the southwest rampart to go inform his king.
And I will head out to meet my friends and relay the information to them. Azot's coming 2 days' time to see the star that we have brought.
And as we come up, just to make sure, kind of looking around, no one seems to have heard the giant fucking tank shooting underground.
No, they actually. This seems to be pretty normal for the Goblin Bazaar. It's plenty loud. There's always a loud crash every now and then, so it's a good chance that they're used to that. None of them seem to have even noticed that you guys disappeared.
Good, because my face looks like Hamburger Helper right now.
That's about the same.
Dick. Well, what is Zuri doing with Big Hat Man? That's a questioning character.
You're asking what now?
I'm asking those who were left up here, what is Zuri doing with Big Hat Man? Remember, she said she was going to go talk to the Big Hat Man.
Oh, she was talking to the chief. Okay, so if you don't remember, last time she went to the chief to let them know that she found the star, and she basically relayed that you guys were the star that she found because you came down on that comet.
That's fine. My character was downstairs, so she didn't know that.
I thought you were upstairs for that one.
Yeah, we were upstairs for that one.
We were upstairs for that one. That's been a long time because someone's been on vacations and we tend to forget stuff after we spend a lot of time without playing.
Fair enough.
See, I'm just learning how to do it right?
Yeah.
Right. Well done.
You're coming along nicely.
Oh, the student has become the teacher.
Yeah, but there's one thing. I repeat to them what the high priest told me. Like, Azot's coming 2 days' time to see the star that we brought. That's what their high cleric said.
Oh, great. So we're going to have to deal with a demon.
What were you doing down there?
I was getting pancaked.
Is it what kind
Is
of
that what they call it
expression?
these days?
I
think that's a
I don't
euphemism.
think it's healthy to eat pancakes from these goblins.
Yeah.
Is it what kind of expression are you rocking right now?
Probably probably like agitated.
Not my fault.
So kind of like normal.
Yeah, pretty normal.
So like agitated, like murder hobo agitated, or agitated like
Goblins
contemplative.
around.
Contemplative agitated. So I can't be in murder hobo mode now because I don't know that I'm still trying to figure out how to be a murder hobo
Okay.
when it comes to that tank.
I'll sort of try and catch your eye and gesture to like step to the side and talk to me for a second.
Oh.
Not super far away, just while they're having this conversation about that stuff. And I'll message you.
All right.
All right.
All right.
So that leaves Alishim, Christina Lynn, and Crix. What are you guys doing or talking about right now?
Crix is gonna wonder how much longer we're staying here.
The same, yes, same. Are you going to wait for them to? Or
I mean, I would
Well,
hope
that is,
not.
if you even believe that Azot's coming, like, are you going to wait for them to arrive?
Well, you remember there were two things that you guys were going to do here. One, you were going to try to leave the goblins, Zieri and Brick. Brick's not too happy about it because he had an arrangement. He turned on the fiends that he was traveling with in order to agree for getting safe passage off this planet when you guys leave. And leaving him here, he's not too fond of that idea. But that's ultimately your guys' choice on how you want to handle that.
I mean,
But the other reason was because you guys also had undertaken Tyrion's quest in order to find his child. And the talisman that you ultimately got to locate the child is pointing you guys here,
right.
Yeah,
So,
down.
I mean,
straight down.
I don't think it's a bad idea to keep the other goblin with us. Personally,
When you say the other
think
goblin,
Brick is
you
cool.
are talking about
Yeah.
Zir or Kriegs?
the,
Not Kriegs.
Yeah,
Forgot his
Brick.
name. Forgot
Talk
his-
about me.
No, 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 no. Yeah, I just like that's a mental fart. What's the name of the hobgoblin? Forgot the name of the
Brick.
That was
hobgoblin.
Brick. Brick Fellstone.
Brick. Yeah,
yeah,
like
like Brick.
too many R's and too many K's in everybody's names. But
Not
yeah,
mine. Mine's Xanith.
yeah, but
R's
yours the
in
only
that.
one that I always remember.
Oh, okay. That's because mine's unique.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I need a smoke.
One of the other things you could potentially do is have Brick stand by. I know one of the things that had kind of come up here that was a bit of importance that some of you had picked up on is that he's a shipwright. He actually knows how to work on spelljammers and do repairs, so he's kind of like an engineer.
Yeah.
So he may actually be useful to you in that regard later on.
Most definitely will.
But keeping him somewhere out of the way for now is perfectly acceptable as well.
So telling
mean-
him that this is a Denny's until the bus ride is ready. That's what we should be doing.
You could do that, yes, absolutely.
But is this a safe place for him? Like, really, is this a really safe place for him?
I mean, is traveling with us really safe?
It's. I mean,
They're goblins. He's a hobgoblin, and you do see other hobgoblins and bugbears and stuff here too.
all I gotta say is I'd
Yeah,
rather
but
be in the
isn't there
Denny's
a god
in.
coming in 2 days' time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All I gotta say is that I'd rather be in the Denny's inside the Denny's in El Paso, Texas, than outside the Denny's in El Paso, Texas.
I don't.
How are you gonna get your meth if you don't go outside of that
Oh,
Denny's?
it's not that.
Oh,
it's
you
not
can
that.
you
It's
can
the
always get
human
meth at
trafficking.
Denny's.
It's fucking Denny's.
Yeah. I don't know how often you go to a Denny's, but the only place it's easier to get meth is IHOP.
Whoa.
Waffle House.
Now I know why their pancakes are so good.
You're not going to get it at Waffle House. You ain't going to beat that boss fight.
No, you just work with the boss.
Summons chair.
Like, look, I just need to hang out in the walk-in for a little bit. I'll be right out.
No, Waffle House is where the Coke's at.
Oh, sign us up.
Is it Coke Zero or Diet Coke or?
Yeah.
Propane.
Sure.
Oh. All right. Al, did you need a reminder on the stuff that you observed with the Goblin Engineers, or do you remember what you wrote down? Do you have it as a note for yourself? Because I know you were kind of paying attention to that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. What's everyone doing?
Trying to figure it out.
Okay.
I'm trying to put on Neosporin.
This
Okay.
is thinking. It takes Yankee a little bit longer to do so.
Demonstrating my impatience because I no longer wish to be in this goblin stronghold. It felt much nicer when we were exploring the ruins, all
Did
the
it?
historical sites.
The air smells better up here, though.
I think that's a matter of opinion.
I was gonna say, yeah. In a goblin camp, I don't know if it smells better here.
It definitely did not smell better where Grix was at.
No, I did not enjoy.
Um. What time of day is it?
I'd say it's late afternoon. It's probably around like 4 o'clock.
What
Well,
is the plan anyway?
Um,
I know Xanath is hurt like pretty good.
Have you guys even mentioned anything about this tank?
Nope, not,
Not
here.
yet.
Yeah. So
you're not gonna be telling people that we were
Going
busting
around the
around
secret
there.
vault.
Yeah, they're
But
in.
don't
They're,
you speak Gith?
yeah.
Yeah, but knowing Arlek, so does somebody else. Oh, actually, the dick bag does.
Hobgoblin does.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
the
What?
hobnobbler.
That was an interesting cut screen.
I was showing the secret entrance to vault, the sign that is above where everyone's been going into there.
Hmm.
That was how you guys determined that that secret entrance was there.
Secret tunnel.
Is Fort Snaggletooth open 24 hours or whatever it's fucking called?
The Toothbreaker Fort.
That's it, Toothbreaker. I knew that.
Yeah,
Really?
it seems to be.
Snaggletooth.
Are you trying to ask any of the locals about that?
Not yet.
Well, so far it doesn't seem like there's any intention to die down. It's entirely possible. The way that you can see that everything's set up right now in most of these stalls, there's usually like a makeshift bed or bedding somewhere really, really close by, usually among their own items. So you suspect that these goblin merchants will just lie down and go to sleep when they're tired, and they'll wake back up and do whatever they're doing with their lives.
It's festival energy.
Yes, but it's more like small, hyperactive person on too much caffeine kind of energy.
I guess you've never been to a festival then.
I don't go to that many festivals. If I go to a festival, it's less than 24 hours.
Because you're like describing a music festival.
What, shitting in a hole?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Bet you.
I mean,
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
really
it's
put a
not-
porta potty here. I should have.
Trust me,
Okay.
after the third day, that porta potty is not where you want to go.
take that. Um,
Let's see.
Well, I mean, we weren't that sneaky when we went down into the secret entrance.
I was hella sneaky. It was just kind of loud.
the sneakiest.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were to go outside of the fort and rest now, because I know Xanath needs spell slots back and also rest, as does Val probably. I can
I didn't get
get all
touched.
my... Oh, well, you used spells though. But you're also a sorcerer, so you get him back on a short rest. So Xanath is the only one who technically needs a long rest. Because clerics be clerics.
Yep.
Clerics be clericing.
Be clerical.
If we were to go out of town now and do a long rest, we could come back in when it's dark and go down there and, I don't know, try and fight the night shift.
You know, technically, you don't need to go out of town to rest and come back when it's dark.
I mean, to be resting
That's
around
how
a
load
whole
screens
bunch
work.
of goblins.
Well,
You
see,
Go
cannot rest
outside.
here. There are enemies nearby.
I
You have to go
also
outside the city walls for the load screen to happen.
also
No,
I don't want goblins
I know,
rifling through
you
my
don't
stuff.
I know you don't want to set up stuff. Yeah, but you are
I,
forgetting.
I was
You're
about to
very
give you an alternative option.
Sleep in the bottle.
yes.
I knew you were
You don't
gonna
think a
say that.
goblin is gonna fuck with the bottle?
Is
Dude,
Muscle Daddy gonna be inside the bottle?
I am
That
very
bottle
worried
is
about
so
what the
going in an orifice.
or they're gonna
I mean-
put something in the bottle and you might not like what it is.
Oh, we got another guest.
He stuck his finger in it. That's not his
thing,
finger.
Worst,
gonna be a
worst
piss
thing they
bottle.
can do. Worst thing they can do is like break the bottle. But if they break the bottle will reappear again. There's
It's an
nothing they
iron
can do to
flask,
harm
though.
us.
It's not glass.
Breaking the bottle is not the worst they can do with it.
All I know is I'm gonna be sleeping in there, and all of a sudden, a giant peen is gonna start coming through the top, and I'm
No,
gonna
you
have
don't understand.
nowhere to
Things
go.
cannot go inside. You don't understand. Things cannot go inside the bottle unless I allow them to. So
like the-
yeah, they can't even open the bottle.
It's like when that asshole at work who thinks that you're fucking done with your soda and he grabs it and starts using it as a spitter and you're like, you fucking
Oh.
dick.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna suggest that the guy that thought you were done with your soda, so he grabs it and he puts his penis in it in front of you.
No, he
Well,
starts
Well,
using.
that too, yeah.
I mean, that doesn't
I
happen.
thought you guys worked at
You
Target,
dick.
not at Amazon.
Look, it's not like when I was in the Navy. Okay, I was trying to
We're
use
talking
like
about
common
Target here.
shit. Val knows what it's like when somebody sticks their dick in your drink. He was in the Navy.
Yep.
In the
You-
name.
you're saying
Thanks, I
that
was
this
drinking that.
actually happens like
That one's a little bit rarer though. Usually it's just the balls.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
the balls.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
people
give you a
set
tea
their
bag.
balls on the edge of your cup or something like. Yeah, it happens.
no, that's you're not joking. That actually happened.
Yeah, that's
This is
happened.
right.
That's 100%
Yes.
happened.
This is military life for Americans. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
I
It's
was
how
on
it
a
is.
submarine one time and saw two full-grown ass naked men fighting with double-ended dildos on a gangplank. Okay, so
That sounds awesome.
I have, yeah. There's some shit that you see in birthing. Like our XO found somebody's pocket pussy that was hidden in a Slim Jim can.
nice.
Cause
Was he keeping his Slim Jims in there too?
no, but he had it like tucked in the rafters next to his rack, and he.
I would love that if
the
the XO freaking pulled the Slim Jim out and says, "This is contraband."
The XO grabbed the Slim Jim can and was like, "Oh, he left him out. They're fair game." And he popped open the top and he was like, "I don't really want one," and he set him back, and then he left.
So gross. So gross.
Probably a full can too.
All right. So is the consensus that you guys are stepping out to get a full rest outside of the fort?
I mean,
I think we should make camp outside. Just
if we,
Sure.
the thing is it's going to be impossible to convince Xanath to sleep in the bottle.
Not if there's a muscle daddy in there.
Oh God, I forgot.
yeah, the Musco Daddy is there.
Okay, I'll go in the bottle.
Okay, so she's opting to go in the bottle. Is anyone else opting for the bottle route?
I think camp outside the city is fine.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not trying to force anything. Camping outside of the city is fine too, but there's no way we're going to conceal our camping outside.
Oh no, I don't.
No, we're
think
not
that
trying
we're
to. No,
trying
that's
to.
not the plan.
when it happens, that we decide we're going to go back in, I don't think we should be sneaky about it either. I'm fluent in Goblin.
I mean, we've already been here, talked to the people, we've been seen. It's
And
like,
and I'll just tell him
And
that
I'll-
we're going
I'll
to the
give you the-
bathroom.
And I'll give you the best hat I got.
nice.
Yep.
We're gonna spend some time, make some really cool hats, get some rest.
Okay. Go ahead and
Could
You
get
can
a
go ahead.
spell to conjure a real nice hat for everyone, but I think we should be better served if I get a useful spell. Actually, useful spell.
Does anybody have conjured cool hats?
I have like 6 hats.
I was joking.
Why do you have so many hats?
It's a lot
We
of
had
hats.
headdresses and crowns and shit from past places I haven't been able to sell.
Yeah, we have gotten a lot
Oh.
of that shit.
yeah, the mummies you killed each had headdresses and stuff too.
And I still have a bird cage that we made into a hat.
We'll go outside of the city and we'll rest and come back in the night shift.
That's totally fine. Go ahead and get your full rest in. Nothing's going to interrupt your sleep. I don't have a night version of this map, so you're just
Oh,
gonna have to
boo! My immersion. Meh.
Wow.
You could
Me,
you can
me.
create an aura on a token, like a dark blue aura
Well,
on a
what?
token, and make it map size. Make the aura map size, so it will blanket the map in
All right,
overall
let me
night.
try this again real fast.
Yeah, boo! DM, be better. Boo!
No,
Weren't
no,
weren't you just
don't do
calling
that.
him a tyrant?
That's gonna be frigging heavy on memory usage. I believe.
I'm
Don't
just
do
kidding.
that. Don't do that.
I'm just
You're
kidding.
just going to slow everybody's maps.
No, it's just
Okay, then I'll avoid that then. That sounds like a good idea to avoid that.
it's always the thing that people are like, my immersion, like with the music and shit like that. So, I just decided I was gonna do that. That's all. I'm just
That's
here
fair.
to chastise you. That's all.
So several of the goblins have clearly gone to bed. There are other ones that apparently have been sleeping during the day, and they're out and about. The engineers that you had seen and met, they've each retired to their own personal spot or an area that they can fall asleep in. Ratbone himself seems to have fallen asleep inside a barrel.
Nice.
As for the magnanimous Chief Ten Toes, well, he's up in his tower still, so you guys don't really see where he's sleeping at.
Ah,
Who did
that?
There's darkness.
Whoa, how did you do that?
Oh, I'm doing the cone tool, and I just put a
The measure
light shade
tool,
on. Yeah.
a square shaped measure tool.
Ah, okay.
Just helping.
Well, that's interesting. That works. Sure. Okay. So you guys got a full rest. You can go ahead and get your spells, get your hit points back, etc.
you're a hit.
Can I assume that you're heading back down to the secret entrance?
Secret tunnel.
All right.
Can I assume you have told us about what you found there?
Oh yeah, we would have told you about the tank.
Okay, because I need to be honest with the spell selection. Okay, I only have one spell to choose from the Cartomancer feat.
If you banish that tank, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
No, I cannot banish the tank, but I have something that's potentially better. I think the GM is gonna be very, very happy about it.
You know what?
He's
Hey,
very
Eric.
happy about it.
Eric, just because I know you have a hard time with this, but I'm pretty sure that Rodrigo is being sarcastic. I think by happy, he meant this is going to be hilarious watching your head explode.
That's all right. I'm used to this by now. All right. So go ahead, guys, and place your tokens in the upper left corner, please, of this map.
My token's already in the upper left corner. It's still giant, too.
Anybody else who doesn't... Okay, hold on a second. Let me fix that for you.
Okay,
There you go.
what is floor here and what is not? Like this part's not a runway, right? This on the sides is a runway, and this here is like a pile of rumble. Is this correct?
So there's basically kind of stairs down into here. It's a very, very cramped area. But this right here is walkway. And you can see stairs that lead further down into the smaller pit area.
And
Yeah.
I will turn around and I will remind the group, don't forget it lives in the walls.
Okay, that's nice.
No,
Oh.
it's not nice because it's in the walls.
Yeah. Ah! It's like the worst haunted house ever. Or like you move into a shitty place that's like got rats. You
Or
can hear them
worse,
scratching around in the
roaches.
walls. I don't know. Roaches suck, but like having rats scratching in your walls all the time is pretty fucking like horrible.
So when we first moved in, for the longest time, I thought I heard something in our ceiling.
Yeah.
And Brett was like, "No, you're just tired. Go to sleep." And I kept hearing it like when I was up because I couldn't sleep. And then one night the cat heard it too and just looked straight up at the ceiling. And then we realized we had mice in the apartment walls.
Nice.
Oh, joy.
And it's because I saw it when I opened up one of the cabinets.
So, those of you who were not down here already, you're kind of met by the vast expanse of debris down here. It seems like it's been used as a local dumping ground by the goblins. Any amount of scrap and garbage is just littered everywhere. But you can also see where there are cracks in the walls and piles of debris that actually built up walls. And for those of you who have been down here, you're very aware that the piles of debris definitely indicated the passing of the tank at some point, where it would have collapsed a lot of it behind it.
Are there a lot of those?
There are quite a few, yeah.
What is this place?
It's a secret vault, as the sign said.
Secret tunnel.
No, I'm talking to my companions actually.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, it's
It's a goblin version of a labyrinth.
it's clearly a tank home. This is where tanks go to sleep.
Is this where we saw it before?
No,
It's one of the two doors. You guys initially saw a goblin over there, down here, trying to play the part of two goblins. And he warned you about one of the doors.
having
yeah.
imminent death.
But he didn't really seem to know which one it was. It was the lower door, of course, that you guys had gone through and met up with the tank at.
So I guess this is the door to go through now.
Okay. You can go through the door, not an issue. Are you unable to see through it? Did I do something with the light?
No,
Yeah, we can see through.
No, I can see.
You can see all the way around here.
Okay.
I have a feeling that if we go in here, that we're gonna run into the tank also.
I think it's just inevitable regardless.
Yeah,
Probably gonna.
this is a non-skippable encounter, guys.
Okay.
We have to go into this cutscene.
Aw.
You can see that this particular passage here is actually pretty narrow. It might be much more difficult for a tank to fit through.
Might.
Might. This room's big enough for a tank to get into and probably turn around in circles, but these right here, very thin passage.
Perfect for a tank to trample people.
And if I remember correctly, somewhere down in this direction is where the charm is pointing, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that is correct.
Shouldn't we go down from the other side then instead of this narrow passage?
I mean, 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other, right?
Yep.
Is it a baker's dozen?
No, it's a half dozen.
Half
Not if
baker's
it's a
dozen.
Baker's dozen.
They didn't say half baker's dozen. They said half dozen.
Half dozen is a baker's dozen.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not a baker's dozen, it's 6.
A baker's
Baker's
dozen is
dozen is
13.
No.
It's one more.
So it's more than 12.
Yes.
You were
dozen
in
is-
the Air Force. You're supposed to be
I
smart.
didn't bake anything in the Air Force. Are you kidding me?
Baker's dozen.
When they weren't driving the planes, they were baking them, actually.
You always got to make one more just in case something fucks up.
Okay.
Well, fuck it. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna walk down one of these halls because why not?
I'm walking down the other one.
Yeah,
so-
I think we should not.
Crix
Okay.
is gonna find out which one of you finds the big baddie first.
Alright, so Zith,
As
I
Al
need
has
you to go ahead and make a perception check, please.
no.
Okay, well then don't. Just walk down there.
I won't let Zenith go alone. I'm going with her.
Alright, Zith, you see a lot of brass pipes in this room.
I smash
And you
him.
also see... Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get the correct one here. Alright. You see a note on the ground with that one right there. You're going to probably want to stop right here because a lot of these brass pipes are sticking over the ground. I don't have anything physically showing them right now, but this whole room is filled with them. You see a hand scrawled note on the ground with a handful of beetle grubs stuck to the side. And the note seems to be written in Goblin.
Okay. What's it say?
At the top of it, it says colder than a witch's tit. And what appears to be a little message there, note to self in order to shut this off. You're going to have to enter the pipes, go 2 hands chicken guts, turn right, go 3 hands chicken guts, turn left, go 2 fingers chicken guts. Each one of these things, he's showing a drawing of a hand or a drawing of fingers.
He speaks Goblin.
Then-
He's fine.
Then turn left, go 1 hand, 1 finger chicken guts.
Okay.
And you can see an opening in the pipes up here.
Was there a goblin named Chicken Guts?
I don't think so.
Weren't you measuring stuff in chicken guts?
You speak
fingers,
Goblin.
and-
You should know this.
One of them was named Chicken Guts. You guys did catch that. He was the assistant of one of the engineers that was up there.
So it's
Now,
probably
does that mean a chicken gut-sized finger or one finger and the measure equivalent to chicken gut's height?
Okay, what was it you're saying?
Chicken guts size finger, like the size of chicken gut's finger, or a finger and an amount of space equal to chicken gut's height, or perhaps width.
Well, okay, so I hope you guys are taking notes because that was the important thing. But yes, you do you remember how high I gave you a measurement of how high chicken guts was, how tall he was.
Okay, so that's the second option. Like the finger is the amount and the chicken guts is the length. So like 2 fingers is like 2 times chicken guts height.
Okay.
So
I'm just
maybe
surprised
if
that you thought we were gonna write down the height of random people.
Yeah.
I
mean,
tried to do my
looking
best to
across-
indicate that he used chicken guts as a unit of measurement, and that would give you something to work with here.
A couple
Well,
feet. I
I
mean,
did not
You
pick up
gave
on
us
that.
a little bit more credit than I guess we're worth.
Oh, I tried. I really tried to give you credit here.
oh, don't
My
do
guy
that.
does not have been in that conversation.
Okay.
I'm trying to not do much in this part because
He's trying to not.
because
because you and I like talked about this encounter a little bit
fair enough.
when you were
Okay.
working on it, so I'm trying to not be the metagamer.
No, that's fine though. But you may be needed for math at the very least.
I can help with math.
Okay. So, do one of you want to give me a wisdom check to see if you can remember how tall Chicken Guts was?
I'm real
That's
good at
plain
wisdom,
wisdom.
guys.
I'm very wisdomy.
I feel like that's not really my thing.
I think I'm very wisdomy.
I think you have the most wisdom. on
Yeah,
this.
I'm very wisdomy. You want a wisdom save or a check?
Check. Okay, Chicken Guts was about 3 feet high.
It's about 3 feet, guys.
That's what I
So-
said. A couple feet.
1 meter.
Going back through it
Not
1
an
meter,
imperial.
Yeah, 1 meter.
now, do any of you
Well,
remember?
I can do meter and feet. What I can do is pounds and kilos. That's very difficult.
But you know what you can't do? You can't measure freedom in the metric system.
No.
Do any of you want to give
Actually,
me?
I can.
Yeah, I know it's about like it's about like 1.4 Dave Batistas.
How many evil?
How many Keurig is it?
All right. So
Sorry.
so you remember that he was about 3 feet high. I gave some hints here. Do any of you remember which of the goblin engineers hung out with Chicken Guts or liked beetle grubs?
No,
You,
it's been like 3 weeks.
Okay.
yeah, you
All right.
have to give us some lenience in this case.
All right. All right. I'm gonna give you.
Somebody went to Disneyland.
You all can give me another wisdom check in order to see if you can remember those things.
They can assist in a wisdom check.
Yeah.
That's what
No,
I
you
heard.
cannot assist in a wisdom check.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna.
That's fine. Okay, Christina Lynn and Turd Ferguson.
That's right.
Both of you got
Joke name.
You mean Crix?
and Crix. I'll give each of you a separate one there. So Crix, you remember that Chicken Guts was hanging out with Digit, the seven-fingered goblin.
Yes, yes, yes.
One of his hands had 3 fingers, the other one had 4 fingers.
I do remember that.
Zith, you recall that
Xanath.
oh, sorry, Xanath. Yeah, sorry. Xanath, you recall that Digit was the one that liked beetle grubs. So you now know that Digit's the one who did this trap.
Racist, saying all Gith Yankee look the same.
So,
It's the beards.
It's the beards. It's the well, I mean, mustache. Let's be real.
the instructions on this says 2 hands, chicken guts. Then you turn right, 3 hands, chicken guts. Turn left, 2 fingers, chicken guts. Turn left again, 1 hand, 1 finger, chicken guts.
Problem is, he has 4 fingers in one hand and 3 fingers in the other hand. So, what hand is he referring to?
All right, so he's missing 1 finger on his left hand and 2 fingers on his right hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they count left to right when they're counting.
I'm sorry, you
Okay.
confused the fuck out of the players.
literally-
Checking out.
Literally, you're
Okay,
making me
so-
get fucking pen and paper here because I can't.
Wait, so
This is the
Oh,
one
no.
hand
yeah.
equals to 3 fingers.
All right.
2 hands equals to 7 fingers.
So what's
Alashima's getting it.
That's because he's smart.
And he measures his length in chicken guts. So he's counting that many chicken guts.
So 3 feet for each chicken guts.
all right? Read the instructions
He
one more
literally
time,
made-
please.
He
Yeah.
literally made his protege get in there and lay down in order to measure all this out.
Eric,
I
can
was
you
gonna
read the note
say
one
that.
more
Read
time,
the
please?
read
Sure.
the one more
Okay,
time,
okay.
please.
You enter the pipes, go 2 hands, chicken guts.
Okay.
Turn right, go 3 hands, chicken guts.
Okay.
Turn left, go 2 fingers, chicken guts.
Okay.
Turn left again, 1 hand, 1 finger, chicken guts.
Okay. So they count from left to right, right?
They count from left to right, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, hold on a second. Wait. Let me double check. Yes, left to right, and his left hand has 4 fingers.
Ah, the left has 4 fingers.
The right hand has 3 fingers.
Wait, so that's the other way around. One hand.
It's that all the goblins count differently and they measure differently.
It's become very apparent.
All right.
You got 3 hand. Al Hashim, your 3 hands there's a little off. Think about it. If he starts over again, which hand's he counting?
Oh, sorry.
No, you don't
counted-
need to apologize to me. I'm helping you out.
Yeah, see, I'm not that smart.
It's also a little bit of a rhythm game. 4, 3, 4, 3. So.
So
I agree at this point. I agree wholeheartedly.
Are you guys actually mad at me for doing this? I
no,
mean,
no. Hold on.
Okay.
No,
All right.
no, that's pretty fun.
7.
It's just not my forte.
Yeah. So 7.
I'm trying to find out how did I come from 7
Because
to 10.
11.
You counted 3, 4, 3. It should be 4, 3, 4. That's how you should be
Two.
counting that. So 3 hands would be 11.
Yeah, that's what I was just figuring out.
Okay.
And then 4, so it's 7, 11, 2, 4. I mean, this makes a lot of sense. Let's have the big guy do it. I've got a lot of health.
But then you gotta math. Then you gotta multiply them all by chicken guts. So.
No, so chicken guts is the standard unit of measurement. So it's like when you're looking at a key on a map, every inch equals 1 mile. Every time it references chicken guts, that's 3 feet. So each unit of measurement, so it'd be two hands. 2 hands would be 7 chicken guts. So it'd be 7
Are you
units
sure that
of
last
3.
one is 4? Are you sure that last one's 4?
You said 1 hand, 1 finger.
Yes, you count left to right. His left hand has got 4 fingers.
It's five.
Oh yeah. See, I did the same thing. So.
I agree, Val. Fireball.
That's 3 votes for Fireball.
4.
That's the majority.
So, but yeah, it's so yeah. The chicken guts is just the standard unit of measurement. So that's for every hand. You have either 4 or 3, and then no matter what the number is going to be 3 feet, because that also happens to be the size of a square.
Square is 5 feet.
5 feet.
So you don't have to actually move your character through this room at that length right there. As soon as you get to the pipes, you can tell me how far you go, which direction you turn, how far you go, which direction you turn again, and how far you go. That's fine. You can give me that just verbally if you figure out the answer for those.
Well,
and I will accept it.
I would say that I go in 7 chicken guts, turn right, 11 chicken guts, turn left, 2 chicken guts, turn left again, 5 chicken guts.
Okay. That is acceptable because I didn't say that you couldn't use the same unit of measurement that they are using. Okay. You happen to find a valve in here. You passed other valves along the way too, but you find a valve that you are convinced is the correct one. So you may turn it. Are you ready to turn it?
God, sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
I've had a good life.
A lot of these pipes had this really strong chill to them, and some of them kind of got a little bit stronger, but you hear what appears to be some sort of relief valve letting loose the cold air inside and not actually venting it to the room above.
It's got a flap on it. You just hear it sounds like a wet fart.
That's kind of what I imagined, actually.
So you believe you have successfully disarmed the trap.
All right. Then I'm gonna go back 5 chicken guts, turn right, go back 2 chicken guts, turn right, go back 11, turn left, and then go back 7 and get out of the pipe.
Wait, was that 5 chicken guts to the left or 5 chicken guts to the right?
Your mother.
You can hear him pounding around in there, going, "Oh no, I'm joking."
Fireball.
Yeah.
Send in the owl. That would have been smart.
You are.
But they
You're
all
able
can
to-
turn the valve.
I mean, he could try.
You were
real
able
hard.
to exit the trap, not a problem.
Can send the owl.
Okay, so
forwards.
now we need to go.
What was the trap?
I'm assuming the trap was down on the other side, probably where the tank is. Because is there more here? Because there's a bunch of pipes in our way, I thought.
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of pipes there, but they're all running empty now. They're not cold anymore.
They're not blocking our path, is what he's
Okay.
saying.
They never were blocking your path particularly. It's that there was a trap there that if you would attempt to cross it, it definitely would have blasted you.
It was pressurized.
I
Ah,
can
so
send
they're
the owl,
identity
but
to be
where
done.
do you want me to send the owl?
Oh, you don't need to. I think he was saying send him in the pipe to make sure that we had it correct.
Ah, but the owl can't turn the valve. It wouldn't.
Yeah, but it would have been a good thing to do so that we know our measurements were correct.
I believe
The
there's
warrior
no way
will
unless we
100%
try
of
to
the
actually
time
activate the valve.
find the traps.
Yeah, we've
You guys are not coming.
Roll initiative, please.
I don't want to roll initiative. You roll initiative.
Oh, he will. For a whole bunch of other people.
Yay!
It's
Well,
always
I
the way
was
it
not the
goes.
last. Look at
Is
that.
it actually getting on the sheet?
Mine is.
Okay, if everyone's initiative is correct, then yeah, awesome. Then I gotta just get this guy's on there.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, a song.
It's
Yeah, you see it down at the other end of it. Zith had a bad feeling, and he was right.
Let's. Okay.
Why
I
is the initiative
That's
not
gonna
going
be
on there?
fine.
That's
That's gonna
weird.
be fine.
I didn't roll my initiative. That's
Oh.
my old initiative score.
All right, I will do a correction on this stuff and figure out whose is what.
All right, let me change mine. What you could just delete the people who were down here before: Xanith, myself, and
No, mine is correct.
Yeah, hers was
Yeah.
right. It was 16.
so.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right.
All right,
17,
and
17.
then
Yeah,
Val
so
and
it
I
was
can
17.
both roll our initiative. We'll select our characters and roll initiative.
Oh, I already did.
Okay. Well, then I was the only one who was fucked up. So
Okay. So Val, I'm putting you back on there.
at 25.
Hold on a second. I have to zoom in. Oh, why is it not letting me do this?
No,
This is really annoying.
It's probably an
Uh-oh.
operator error.
Okay, so the scrolling option is not doing what it used to do anymore. This is really fucking annoying.
Are you
Is
using the beta features of role training?
The zoom in, zoom out function on my mouse wheel should be zooming in and zooming out.
Ah,
Instead, it's going up
okay.
and down, and I don't know why it's
Hold
doing that.
control and zoom and scroll wheel.
Ah, so they changed it to be a dick. Got it.
bastard.
Okay,
I mean, it's kind of intuitive.
Val, you're back on there. What did you roll again?
Do that.
You rolled a 3?
Tres.
3, okay. Zith, you rolled.
Mine's good.
Al, what'd you roll? You rolled a 6.
Mine 6.
Crix, what'd you roll?
18.
All right, so you're good right there. So Christine Lynn is the last one that I got to put on this.
Yeah, she rolled 36.
How do you roll a 36?
She's awesome.
Horseshit.
That's how. She's got a plus 12 to initiative, and she rolled a natural 20. I deleted the roll. Don't worry. You don't have to double check.
Seems legit.
I see it at the 17.
It's a 17.
I tried.
Nice to be the very first.
I tried.
You are almost the very first.
Yeah, but your husband's got to be
You're
a
the very
dick.
second.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a good initiative roll for once.
All right, so Dick's turn to go first.
Where's your feminism, huh?
Crix, you see the
I
beautiful
just want
machine
to
up
scream
ahead.
to everybody to stay out of the way, please. Stay out of the way. Don't stand in the front of the.
See how do I
please.
do this?
We should definitely not all group together. That seems like it's going to be a terrible idea.
So
Crix,
wait,
you see
I'm
this-
in a perfect position.
They just
You
won't
see
let
this
you get
beautiful machine, this beautiful work of innovation just storming towards you.
Where are you, Christina Lynn?
I'm around
She
the
never came
corner.
around the corner.
Great.
I was smart enough to not get in the way of the trap because I didn't know what the fuck was going on with it.
I'm going to.
The artificer just goes and takes apart the tank.
Yeah, right.
That would be one way to defeat it, though, wouldn't it?
I use mechanical knowledge. Fuck you.
That looks important.
You probably
Awful
don't need that.
linchpin.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Ah,
All
look,
right.
there's the fuel line.
Guys, I got it. I got it. Mission
I'm trying
accomplished.
to find where is my distance on these things.
On
Okay.
your spells?
Yeah, well, on the lightning launchers in particular.
Look, I don't speak Goblin, but this says
They are within range.
I think they're
ONOFF.
120 feet.
All right. Well, then, in that case, we are definitely going to shoot at it. Okay, here it goes. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
And I'm gonna roll an extra d6. I hope that's all right with you.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Nobody
that's funny.
cares.
It's 90 and 300 feet is your distances.
Yeah, I was able to. I found it. All right, and second attack
Sure.
does a. I don't know. There's a 15 hit.
No. You miss.
All right, I'm gonna take that advantage off. I
Is
don't
this
know why I'm
Pee
rolling with
Wee's
advantage.
Playhouse?
Yes.
It's Pee Wee's Big Adventure, the Breakfast Machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one's from Baron Munchausen.
That is my turn.
All right. Xanath, your turn.
See, what's great is I don't have to listen to any of that.
I turned it on and was pleasantly surprised. I got some of the Pee Wee.
I
I
can't turn
can't
that on.
turn on or off
10,
the music. Like I
15,
don't even have the music bot
20.
here available for me.
Yeah, if I turn on the music bot, I get copyright struck.
No, no. Okay, in your case, it's totally understandable. But sometimes the song's louder than your voice, and I can't control it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
Really
Well, you don't. So you don't have a picture of the jukebox up there in the upper right corner for all your stuff.
Oh
On the
wait.
upper right corner, yes, I have. You're talking about Nerobot, right?
no,
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 no.
no, 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 no. This is on the actual roll
It's in
20
D-
page.
Yeah, in roll 20. That's what I meant.
Ah, it's in roleplay. Oh, okay.
The
Got
jukebox is
it.
where you can control the volume on that to turn it down to lower than people's voices,
Oh,
so you can hear them.
but I don't
I
don't
don't
seem
see
to
I don't
have
see a volume
volume
option.
control. Yeah, all I see is like the length bar, like the
If you
timing.
if you Okay, so you should see a jukebox there. If you click on the jukebox, it might show you the songs that are available,
Yeah.
or at
It
the very
It's
least,
shows
there
under.
should
this.
be.
No, I only have a now playing the elapsed time, and that's it.
Guys, it's under settings, audio and volume,
Yeah.
master
There you
volume control.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh.
Master music. Wow, it suddenly works.
There you
Bum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-dum.
go.
Oh. I closed myself out. That was dumb.
All right, Christina Lynn, what are you doing?
I'm getting I'm trying to find a spell that will go that far. Let's see.
Guiding bolt up the butt.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's a it's kind of like my goal too, but I got to move forward a little bit more.
Isn't spiritual weapon have a pretty decent range on it?
Maybe. Hold on.
I think it's only 60, but then you can move it 30.
Oh, well, fine.
People should just know that.
Isn't it a bonus action?
You know what,
Spirit weapon.
husband? Shut up.
What is this?
Says the guy who didn't
That's
know
a
the
bonus
distance on his lightning launchers.
It took me about 10 seconds to find it.
Yeah, and the help of another player.
I had already found it.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't say what it was.
Yeah, right. That's like I had a winning lottery ticket. I just didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, I didn't cash it in.
Yeah. I've actually won the
You get-
lottery like 25 times.
Yeah, that's 35 feet. And that's the end of my movement.
But isn't spiritual weapon a bonus action?
It is. But I
You
wasn't
could
looking at
dash.
spiritual weapon.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
That's
You-
okay.
You're trying to figure out if you can reach it.
Yeah.
What is your full distance for that?
120.
Okay, yeah, that is how you reach then.
Yeah. Just barely.
Don't shoot it with a bow.
I'm not going to shoot it with a bow. It wouldn't help.
Do it.
You can also hold a spell to attack it when it comes in range.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So yeah, I'm gonna hold guiding bolt so that I can cast it as soon as it gets in range.
Okay. Zith, your turn.
I mean, I'm kind of a one-trick
I will
pony.
scream again. Stay away from the tank.
Go up
Probably
to
get the fuck away from us too, because we are looking like a prime target.
Yarp.
Bonus action Giant's Might. Make myself a bigger target. No. Uh, what the fuck? Oh, my computer just froze.